Hallo liebe Studenten, herzlich willkommen zu meinem Deutsch-Lernen-Kanal. Ich bin wieder einmal Rajveer, euer Sprachlehrer. Ich hoffe, euch gefallen alle Videos zu diesen Schreibthemen. In today's video, we are going to see again writing task 1 for B1 level. As you can see, this Aufgabe 1 Arbeitszeit 20 Minuten. So you know that for the first task, you will get 20 minutes time. And here you need to write informal mail. So first we will read very carefully the question and after that we will write our email. So here, Sie haben gestern jemanden kennengelernt. So it means you met yesterday, you got to know yesterday someone. This is in perfect. Sie fanden ihn for the male person. Oder Sie fanden sie for the female person. So Sie fanden ihn oder sie sehr nett. So you found that person very nice. You know that fanden is Präteritum. So this is written in Präteritum. This is also past. Und haben auch Handynummern ausgetauscht. Austauschen is a verb. It means to exchange. So you both exchanged your mobile number also. Berichten Sie einem Freund oder einer Freundin darüber. So you have to report about all the incident, what happened yesterday to your male friend or your female friend. So it totally depends on you, like you are writing to your male friend or female friend accordingly. So these are the points. Wo und wie haben Sie ihn for the male person oder sie kennengelernt. So how you met him or her and where. Was hat Ihnen an ihm oder ihr sofort gut gefallen und warum? So you know that first you need to describe like what you liked in that person, male or female, and why you liked it. Why you liked that person. Bitten means to request. So bitten Sie, you know that Sie is written here in capital. So it means they are giving you instruction. This is written in formal you. So bitten Sie Rat. You request for the suggestion, and whenever you are using bitten verb, then preposition is fixed. So for whatever thing you are going to give any request, then you have to always use plus accusative. So bitten Sie Rat. So you request for the suggestion. Was sie jetzt machen soll. You know that sie is also coming in the middle capital, so it means this is also you. So it means like bitten Sie Rat, you ask for the suggestion. Was sie jetzt machen sollen. What you should do now. So this is the overall like mail. You met someone yesterday and you found that person very nice, and both of the persons have exchanged your mobile numbers. And after that you need to describe all the situation to your friend, like where and how you got to know this person. And after that you need to ask like you need to tell like what things you found good in that person, particular person, male or female, and you need to ask for the suggestion what you should do now, because you are having confusion like you should send message or you should ask again something like for meet anything. So you know that in this situation you have to be very clear that what point you are confused with. Suppose you know that if we talk about real time situation, then we can think okay, we met someone, so that's why like we have mobile number, so maybe we are confused with that thing that we should write first or not, we should send message or not, or we should ask again for meet. So these kind of confusions can be there. So according to these points we will target them and we will write mail in this format only. Okay. So you know that this mail is informal. So suppose we are writing to our male friend. So we will start like this. Lieber Rohit. So this is the starting and we will go like this. Wie geht's? This letter will be always small. Wie geht's? Ich hoffe. Das connector we will use. Ich hoffe, dass es dir gut geht. Okay. After that, we will start describing about the situation. Ich muss. One more thing you need to always remember here. This mail we are writing to our informal friend. We are writing to our friend, and that is considered as informal. So we will take care of du, dein, in accusative dich, and in dative dir. This will be always subject, and these both will be always object. This in accusative, and this will be in dative. Dein, we have to follow the endings also according to nominative, accusative, or dative. And one more thing we have to take care, like this mail we are writing to a for person, like we met a female person. For female person, you know that for the subject we use sie, for she. For her we will use ihr. And for object, again we have two objects, so accusative and dative. In the accusative we will use her, sie, and in the dative we will use ihr for dative. And these both are object. Okay, so these things we have to always take care. Okay, next. So here, ich muss dir einfach von einem, we will use adjective here, unglaublichen treffen. And when it happened, now we will add the time, gestern. So gestern, beristen. Here you know that we have used muss prepositive modal verb, then our beristen verb is at the end of sentence, beristen. So beristen means to report, and whenever we are using beristen verb, then we talk about phone preposition and über preposition. So we have used phone, and this is dative, and this is the subject, this is here noun. So because of the noun we are using here einem. This treffen is converted, this is a verb, and verb is converted in noun, so that's why we are considering this noun as neutral. So when we consider any noun verb as a noun, then we always follow neutral article. So because of the neutral article we are using here einem. So ich muss dir, beristen is dative verb, so ich muss dir einfach von einem unglaublichen Treffen gestern beristen. Always remember, whenever we are using, T will be there, whenever we are using any adjective after any dative preposition, then we will always use en ending in that particular adjective. It doesn't matter noun is masculine, feminine, neutral or plural. Always you need to follow en ending with adjective in dative. So ich muss dir einfach von einem unglaublichen Treffen gestern beristen. So I have to explain you, I have to report you about like incredible meeting I had yesterday. Okay, next one, ich traf. You know that all the time we are using ich habe getroffen. This is not good. All the time we are using a perfect tense. So sometimes we have to use preteritum also. So treffen preteritum is traf. So ich traf jemanden in diesem Café. Von dem ich dir schon oft erzählt habe. So I met that person in a cafe, in the cafe. Von dem, which cafe? Von dem ich dir schon oft erzählt habe. You know that we have used here relative Satz, so that's why we have used here conjugated verb at the end of sentence. Okay, and about that cafe I already mentioned, already explained you often. Okay, so this place, first point we have covered, where and how we met a person. Next one, Wir haben. Wir haben uns sofort, immediately. Gut verstanden. This is perfect of verstehen verb. Und sogar, even, unsere Handynummer. Handynummern, because plural. Ausgetauscht. Ausgetauscht. You know that this point was already mentioned in the mail. Like you have exchanged your mobile number. You both have exchanged your mobile number with each other. Okay, so next we will talk about Wäre. Now we will talk about like what we found in that person very interesting. So Ihre Ausstrahlung, this adjective we will use, und Offenheit. Haben mich tief beeindruckt. Okay, so what is there? So ihre Ausstrahlung, yeah, it means like her charisma und Offenheit and her openness. Haben mich tief beeindruckt. Beeindrucken is a verb, it means to affect or impacted. Wir haben so viele Gemeinsamkeiten, we can say, entdeckt. You know that when you are meeting a person and that person is also having same kind of opinion, same kind of interest, then definitely chemistry is very good between two persons. So that's why we have added this point also here. So wir haben so viele Gemeinsamkeiten entdeckt. So we discovered a lot of together things, like the things we both like. And here we can add das connector also. Das ich kaum glauben konnte. So I could rarely believe it. Wie gut wir uns verstanden haben. So like I could rarely believe it that how good we can understand each other. So you know that second point also we have covered here. Okay, now we are moving to the next third point. Jetzt. Stehe ich jedoch vor einer großen Entscheidung. So now I'm waiting for difficult. I'm standing in front of a very big decision. Großen Entscheidung means big decision, and you know that earlier also we talked about like adjective ending. So for is here dative preposition, and because of it here we are using again en ending in the adjective. So for einer großen Entscheidung I am waiting. Soll ich, now we are asking our friend about suggestions. So soll ich sie, you know that we were talking about a female person, so that's why we are using here her for the for that person. So soll ich sie sofort, immediately kontaktieren, because you know that we also sometimes impatient, and we also think we should contact that person immediately or not. So this kind of confusion we are also having. Und nach einem weiteren treffen, fragen. Oder lieber, because two situations are there, so we will use lieber, rather. Oder lieber noch etwas warten. I should wait for a little bit more time. Ich brauche. Dringend is very important here. Dringend, it means immediately. Eine, deine, Einschätzung. And at the end we will write Ich freue mich, dass ich eine schnelle Antwort von dir, because our friend is informal friend, and here von, this letter is in informal, so von is dative, so for dative we used here. So eine schnelle Antwort von dir bekomme. And we can here also add on Ich freue mich darüber, darauf. So ich freue mich darauf, dass ich eine schnelle Antwort von dir bekomme. Viele Grüße and name. Okay, so here these are the points. Jetzt stehe ich jedoch vor einer großen Entscheidung. So I'm standing in front of a very big decision. Soll ich sie sofort kontaktieren? Should I contact her immediately? Und nach einem weiteren Treffen fragen. You know that whenever we are using fragen verb, then we use nach preposition. Nach is dative, so that's why here einem, and here you can see en ending. I already told you that whenever you are using dative prepositions, you have to add en ending in the adjective. It doesn't matter noun is male, female or neutral or plural. You have to take care of this thing. Oder lieber noch etwas warten, or rather I should wait for some time. Ich brauche dringend deine Einschätzung. So I immediately need your opinion, need your insert. Ich freue mich darauf, I'm looking forward for it. For what? Dass ich eine schnelle Antwort von dir bekomme. So you can see bekomme is at the end of sentence, conjugated verb, because of the das connector. Okay, now we will see here which things you need to take care here. So you know that lieber Rohit, wie geht's? Ich hoffe das. Das is here connector. So conjugated verb is at the end of sentence get. Next one, ich muss dir einfach von einem unglaublichen Treffen. So here the ending of en is very important, and von after von einem is very important because treffen is neutral, and dative, in dative we use einem for indefinite article. Gestern, beresten, and beresten is here main verb, and we have used here müssen model verb, so main verb at the end. Next one, ich traf jemanden. Traf is here in Präteritum. In diesem Café. In which cafe? Von dem. This is here relative Satz. Von dem ich dir schon oft erzählt habe. This is considered as connector, so that conjugated verb is at the end of sentence. Wir haben uns, this is perfect here. Wir haben uns sofort gut verstanden. This is the perfect form of verstehen. Und sogar unsere Handynummern ausgetauscht. This is also perfect form of austauschen verb. This first point is covered. Ihre Ausstrahlung und Offenheit. These two words are very important. So ihre Ausstrahlung, Charisma, und Offenheit, openness, haben mich tief beeindruckt. Beeindrucken is verb, it means to impacted. You know that you have to use these kind of vocab, these kind of like good expressions, then only you will get good marks and you will clear exam. Wir haben so viele Gemeinsamkeiten entdeckt. So Gemeinsamkeiten is very important here, like similarities we found. Dass ich kaum glauben konnte. Konnte is in Präteritum. Wie gut wir uns verstanden haben. How good we understood each other. So this second point is covered. Next we are moving to the third topic point. Jetzt stehe ich jedoch vor einer großen Entscheidung. In front of a big decision. Next one, soll ich sie sofort kontaktieren? Sofort is very important here. So should I contact her immediately? Und nach einem weiteren Treffen. Why here weiteren Treffen? Because for further meeting, should I ask her? Oder lieber noch etwas warten. Lieber is very important because you know that two situations are there. So lieber, rather. Noch etwas warten. Still I have to wait. Ich brauche dringend. Very important point here. Ich brauche dringend deine Einschätzung. So I immediately need your support. I immediately need your insert oder input. Ich freue mich darauf. I'm looking forward for it. For what? Das connector we will use, and with das connector we will add on things in detail. So ich freue mich darauf. I'm looking forward for it. For what? Dass ich eine schnelle Antwort von dir bekomme. So bekomme is at the end because this is here conjugated verb. And viele Grüße and your name. So I hope you understand now. So in this way, and these kind of sentence structure, proper connectors, proper effective words, sentences you need to use if you want to clear your B1 exam, B2 exam in first attempt. Okay, and if you really want to have these kind of classes, effective classes for each and each and everything, sometimes you know that what happen, like you are watching videos, okay, definitely it is helpful for you all, but the thing is that sometimes still you are having some doubts, some questions with you, and when you learn in a class, then definitely we are more focused. We ask each and everything, like all the things are clear or not. If something is like doubts are there, then definitely at the same time we can clear, and we can work in very wide way on these things. Okay, so if you want to have these kind of classes, then you can join our special batches, and definitely your speaking, writing, reading and listening, all the parts will be will go to the next level. Okay, so next we will see in the next video. Tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal.